Spring is fast approaching and trees are starting to bloom, but that's not always a good thing. One group is offering free tree replacements, but only if you cut down your Bradford pear tree. Nicolette Zangara is live with more on how that program works. Nicolette?
Lee, thanks. Yeah, taking a look behind me, these beautiful blooms, they're nice to look at, but they are Bradford pear trees and they are considered invasive. Now, if you're thinking about cutting yours down because of that, now might be the perfect time to do it.
It has a multitude of issues, so it is almost an invasive species at this point, and it grows so fast that it chokes out the light for your native trees and ends up overtaking the whole native ecosystem.
Kevin Grabowski at Wickman's Nursery knows all about Bradford pears. Back in the 1950s and 60s, the trees were imported from China. The promise of a fast-growing, beautifully blooming tree came with a slew of issues.
They have a very fast growth rate, and for people that are just starting out with trees, that can be very desirable. Unfortunately, the faster the growth rate, the weaker the tree. So as they get big, as they have more mass to the top of the tree, a strong wind can just split the tree right down the middle, which can be very costly in terms of removal, repair, things of that nature.
That's why the Missouri Department of Conservation is offering an exchange. You have to register ahead of time, prove to them you cut down the tree or trees with a photo. But keep in mind, no matter how many trees you remove, only one tree is given in exchange per household. Also, you can only cut down your Bradford pear. Don't cut them on public property or on someone else's land without their permission. While registering, you'll be able to pick out the tree you'd like to plant if supplies last. Your choices are river birch, buttonbush, bur oak, fringe tree, or swamp white. After you register, keep in mind you can only pick up your replacement tree on April 18th. That's from 3 to 6 p.m. at the MDC Southwest Regional Office on Mayfair Avenue. And if you're not sure if your tree is a Bradford pear, here's a couple of things that you can look for. First, these are going to be some of the first trees to bloom during the spring with these white flowers. Now, some people also report of a rotting fish smell during this blooming period. And lastly, these trees are about as wide as they are tall. They are very big. And if you're not comfortable with cutting down your own tree, then you can call a tree removal specialist and they'll take care of it for you. Reporting live in Springfield, Nicolette Zangara, KY3 News.